is Thursday, December 17th. It is 10:34 p.m. I basically turned 25 in 2 days. If you're watching this, I'm actually 25 now. I was actually born in New Jersey, so if it is 1:59 Eastern Time and you're watching this right now, I am here. I'm born. Or I'm being born. I don't know. I don't know the exact second, but yeah. 25, what does 25 mean? I don't know. You know, the interesting thing is that the age numbers that really seem to matter to people, what is it, 16, 21, is it just the two? I don't know. 13, because it's like you're finally a teenager. Those like never really seem to matter to me. The ones that I remember are like so random. Like I remember 15. I liked 17 just because I like the number 17. 19 was life-changing, incredibly life-changing. That was when I started the video journals. That was when I came out. A whole lot of stuff was happening in my life. I was in college, not making friends. Actually, I made a couple of friends in college. And now 25. And 25 seems like it's supposed to be a big year. The fact that I'm spending year 25 in Korea. Hey, oh my gosh, I just realized year 25. Oprah totally had her show for 25 seasons. I'm basically in like Oprah's final season now, and this is like insane. Gosh, I am such a nerd. But, geez, that's crazy. Oprah was on TV for a long time. Basically, I just wanted to talk about my wish for 25. Being in Korea and not being home, it's definitely a different experience. I was texting someone the other day. It was their birthday, and I was just kind of saying, cherish the family, enjoy, and be grateful for the quality time. I am an introvert. I'm definitely that was a weird burp. Being here, I've enjoyed my time alone, definitely, for sure. It's actually very nice being in a small space that feels like home and feels private. You know, back in the States, I enjoyed very much the same thing, but you know, obviously you have your family and your friends. I definitely miss that quality time, and so being here, I mean, I don't know if it's like this for everybody who's in EPIK or even just in another country away from home, but you definitely try to find your little bits of family and friends here as well. I can honestly say that I have I have some of that, and it's definitely appreciated. I think that over the course of time, I'm going to realize and recognize more and more just how much Korea is giving me a whole different perspective on life. A year ago, I don't think I would have imagined that this is where I would be. I think moving out here took a lot of bravery and courage, and actually being here and settling down and sort of being on my own, it's made me very, very, very grateful. A lot of my help definitely comes from my co-teacher Sunny. I feel very much at peace here because of a lot of what she's done for me. And it didn't have to be that way. I totally could have come here and just felt lost and confused and what do I do and where do I go? But she's allowed me to, you know, settle in and sort of be able to have a peaceful transition, and I'm super thankful for that. And you know, with turning 25, like, I still don't feel like an adult. Like, just the other day, I was talking to Sunny about Power Rangers, the Japanese Power Rangers. I was like, let's do a lesson and show the kids. Oh, and I'm wearing my EPIK shirt. My friends here, they like always see me wear this, and I wear this like every Friday normally for school. Obviously I wore it today on a Thursday, but for like work spirit. It's like very cold these days, so every time I walk to school with like just this, the students get very alarmed and they're like, oh, 안 추워요? And I'm like, no, I like the cold. So the video journals, I'm only a couple of filming days away from day 300, and that's 300 out of 5 years. And I was doing the math and I was like, if I filmed every single day for 5 years, I would have over 1,000 something filming days. But the truth is, I definitely do not film every single day. That's like impossible to me. A lot of things have happened in the video journals. I'm extremely proud of a lot of the things that I've done with it. To get to day 300 definitely means a lot. On the 21st, I'll officially be at the halfway point through season 6, and the season went by so fast. But I think a big reason for that is Korea. Literally ever since I got here, I feel like time is just like going by so quickly. Who knows, maybe for my friends and family back home it doesn't really feel like that. Probably because I'm missing from their lives. But yeah, time is like shooting by and I'm already getting the question like, oh, are you gonna stay another year? Like, so when are you coming back? You know, the truth of the matter is that things are going so extremely well. And my main reason for coming out here, I mean, as much as I love the kids and everything, my main reason for coming out here was for financial stuff. So having a great job at a really good pay, like I'm not paying for housing, so I can definitely save a lot. And my student loans are gonna start again soon. Kicking into the responsibilities of that, I think is probably gonna drive me to do a second year. But you know, one of the major factors of that again is my school life, the great students, my amazing co-teachers. So I'm just kind of like, why stop something that's working so well? But who knows? I mean, September is still a long way from now, so I could like, you know, break my leg and have to go home or something. I mean, who knows? But as I feel right now, it could definitely be a possibility that I would stay for another year. And one of my friends was like, fine, stay. Yeah, but I want people to come visit me. That's my wish for my 25th birthday. Come and visit me. I would love that. Tickets are expensive though. So maybe you should just get a one-way ticket and just live here with me. I mean, in the last several years, I feel like I've grown a lot. Being 25 years old is kind of weird. Back when I worked at my parents' store, Grace Beauty Supply, shout out. Just kidding, I'm never going back there. But yeah, back when I worked there, I used to still, like, even up until my 8th year of working there, 2 years past college, I would still get the question like, oh, which college you going to? Or, you know, when are you graduating? It sounds like their country, what's happening? People would ask, when am I graduating? And I'm like, oh, I graduated 2 years ago. And they're like, okay, cool, when are you going to college? And I'm like, that's where I graduated from. What are you talking about? Even here, like, I still get the, you know, oh, you look so young. Oh, you know. People ask me my age and it's like, well, actually there's a guy that works at my school. I thought he was older than me. He like dresses really nicely, full Korean, almost the same height, I think. I thought he was older than me, but then they were asking me what my birth year was, and I was like, oh, 1990, and then they asked him, and he was like 92 or something like that. They were like, oh, like Korean gossip, oh. And then they told him that he has to call me Hyung, which is like what a guy calls an older brother. It looked like he got kind of embarrassed. I was like, oh, this is weird. And then we never saw each other again. No, I'm just kidding. He actually works on a different floor than me, so we see each other every once in a while. But just in general, like, I always get, oh, you look like a child, or oh, you look like a baby. But I don't know, maybe it's because I'm always smiling. Like, I've noticed even here, like, sometimes people will ask me, like, oh, why are you smiling? I'm like, well, can't I smile? I guess people aren't allowed to smile here. But yeah, I'm excited to be 25. I'm looking forward to the year that's ahead. I think that, you know, there's still plenty more for me to learn. I've been telling my friends being out here is all about growth. I've been experiencing a lot of that. You know, I told my friends when I come back, I want to come back as a better person, as a more positive person, as a person who's more financially stable. I want to be more courageous, to live out my dreams and do the things that I want to do, whether that's collaborations with other YouTubers, hunt down Sarah Michelle Gellar and make her become my best friend, interview Oprah Winfrey, you know, just like typical things. So crazy. But you know, I mean, just to believe that anything is possible. I think being in Korea is kind of a manifestation of the starting of my growth, because before I left, I still had this shy, you know, lack of confidence, you know, part of me that still definitely makes a strong appearance around people that I don't know and in situations that I don't feel comfortable in. I don't think that that's gonna 100% go away, but I'm definitely hoping that being here will help me develop my own tools for being able to combat those things and to just be a stronger person. And the video journals, like, you know, being here, getting the chance to film things that I never would have been able to film before, and, you know, reaching day 300 is definitely a big milestone. Day 300 means a lot to me. Any 150 means a lot to me. That's just 50 more film days of getting something on film and putting my memories into a store box. Honestly, especially if you have children, doing your own set of video journals is so therapeutic. I can't imagine, like, even if I stop doing YouTube, that's like, not that it's whatever to me, but the video journals means so much to me. Yeah, 5.5 years almost worth of memories of me talking about the most important things and filming huge milestones, weddings, birthdays, precious time with friends and family, and sometimes just moments like this of me just sitting and talking to the camera and just talking like y'all are my best friends. These days I haven't felt lonely in a very long time, a couple of years. I can feel lonely, and then after doing a video journal, I feel like the least loneliest person in the world. And that's a gift that anybody, you know, can give to themselves, and it doesn't have to be the best camera, it doesn't have to be anything. You can even journal. Like, I used to journal, but then I got too lazy to write stuff down. So I started video journaling. I appreciated the fact that I could literally rewind time and go back and see myself at a specific moment and just see who I was then, and to acknowledge the distance between my past self and my future self. Or my present self, I guess. And that's really cool, and I will probably do it for the rest of my life. I love doing it. And you know, that's another thing. Like, when I was talking about growth, you know, for a while I was getting sort of confused about what my life's dream is. And, you know, I do love writing, but I was having a very long and deep conversation with a couple of my friends. Within the conversation, I sort of realized that, you know, my true passion isn't necessarily specifically writing or my obsession with TV, but it's storytelling. Like, I'm obsessed with storytelling. I love stories. I love how movies make me feel. I love the writing in a TV series. I love talking about characters and like what they're going through. And it's so interesting because my friend was like, oh yeah, because that's definitely not really, not that it's not normal, but you know, if you talk to an average person who just watches TV just generally, they're probably not going to be like, oh, this is like what the writers are doing, or this is where I think this arc is going. But yeah, I love storytelling. And oddly enough, being in Korea, this is where I kind of learned about this and discovered it. And I think I felt kind of shameful because I told so many people like, oh, I want to be a writer and I want to like write for a TV show. And I mean, who knows, maybe one day that is something that I would do, but I think I'm still trying to figure out exactly where and how do I maneuver what it is that I'm interested in. But, you know, doing the video journals, like, that is something, that's the one thing in the last 5 years that's actually been consistent. I've stayed true to that. As much as it takes to edit videos for YouTube, like, I do honestly enjoy it. So I can understand people that have made a living off of it, and, you know, that's something that I'm interested in as well, but obviously I do not have the fan base for that, so that's definitely maybe something way down the line. But yeah, that's my goal this year, to grow, and it is definitely happening. But yeah, cheers to day 300, cheers to my birthday. Woo, yeah! This wall is so lonely. At the end of the day, I'm very thankful that I made the decision to come out here. It's definitely been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life, and I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome of all of this. Regardless of your age, I think that if you have an intention to make that year a very special one, you have the power to do it. And I think that when you have so much time to yourself to, you know, just sit and contemplate and think about your life, you slowly start to realize that some of the things that you thought were big deals from your past definitely were not. And there were moments actually here in Korea where I was thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I could like go back to high school, or I wish I could go back to middle school and kind of get a head start on all of the things that I've been learning within the last 5 years, ever since I started college. I would definitely tackle things differently. I would still deal with my shyness and, you know, all of the other things, but being true to myself at a younger age, I think would have been beneficial. Not just for me, but also for others. I think that when you're dealing with, you know, very serious things with yourself, it kind of doesn't leave much room to help other people. But, you know, at the same time, though, I also believe that everything happens for a reason, so yeah. Alright, I'll end it here. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and now Snapchat at Zuff678. Be yourself, love yourself, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye. What else? It's 11 o'clock, I need to go to bed. Oh, speaking of Sarah Michelle Gellar, she totally just tweeted.
Actually, if it snowed right now, would it be bad?
Oh my gosh, if it